What it do, flight crew? FTC. Flight team stand up. It may be May, but June is on its way. We got Jimmy Roller. That one time MJ watched his kids get torched by a future NBA player. Shit, I mean, that sucks, first of all, you know what I'm saying? Being a parent, you know what I'm saying? And then watching your kid get tortured by a future NBA player. And the fact that you're top two, you know, Curry's number one now, Jordan. And then Jordan is number two. But regardless, it's like, you know, it sucks. You know, I mean, look, you can't rely on everybody just because they're good in the NBA for their kids to be good and great. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of an unfair boundary. But MJ's son, I think it was Marcus Jordan or something like that, he was butt juice, absolute butt juice. I would drop him off 11-0, at worst 11-2 if he's lucky to score 2 points. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I wonder what NBA player it was, though.
It's always been interesting for me to go back and look at the high school rankings of some of the best NBA players today. ESPN's high school ranking archive goes all the way back to 2007, which just happens to be a stacked class.
Derrick Rose! Derrick Rose!
44th in the country. DeAndre Jordan was 25th. Some beardless kid named James Harden was 21st in the country. Blake Griffin was 18th. Derrick Rose was the 5th best recruit in the country. And OJ Mayo.
OJ Mayo was a trash and sad story. Man, I think he got kicked out the league for drugs or some shit like that, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. It wasn't even drugs. I think it was weed or something. I don't even know. But, bro, if you watched him at USC, bro, University of Southern California, bro, like, he went off, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they try to compare, I think, to the next Jordan high-key. Shit was funny as hell.
Higher than all of those players was a shooting guard.
What NBA player was?
A 6'5", 5-star recruit with a silky smooth jumper, ranked 2nd in the country by the name of Eric Gordon.
Oh, he's trash. He was a bust, bro. He was casual.
Eric was drafted to the NBA, dropped 41 points on KD and the Thunder as a rookie,
wow.
earned an NBA Sixth Man of the Year award, won an NBA three-point contest, and has quietly been one of the most consistent players in his 13 NBA seasons. In the NBA, Eric isn't great, but he's definitely not bad.
He's a casual, bro. I'm dropping Buddy off 11-0-2. All he can do is shoot, bro. He shoots like this.
Was untouchable. Mr. Basketball of Indiana, first-team All-American, and as a senior had multiple 50-point games and averaged 30 points per game on 46% shooting from three. In fact, Eric was so good that he was given the nickname Air Gordon.
Stop.
Michael Jordan with his freakish athleticism while wearing the number 23. Of course,
Michael Jordan, baby.
Caused quite the spectacle
Take
when
off that number 23
against Michael Jordan's kids.
Damn. Oh, he had two? I thought he had one.
In front of Michael Jordan himself. Michael's two sons, Jeffrey Jordan, a senior at the time, and Marcus Jordan, a sophomore, had to face off in a packed gym against the kid who was drawing comparisons to their father. Now, Jeff and Marcus Jordan were actually a good high school duo. Jeff was a top 30 player in the state, and Marcus was ranked top 50 in his class in the entire country. The school they played for, Loyola Academy, was no slouch either. At the time, Loyola was ranked as the #1 team in Illinois and ranked 22nd in the country.
You made it seem like it was #1 in the nation. Just say 22, Jimmy High Roller, bro.
Loyola Academy was absolutely walking every team they played. Held their first matchup of the season to just 33 points. Blowout, blowout, blowout. This team got within 8 points of beating them, and then back to more blowouts. 20 wins, 0 losses. The best team in the state of Illinois, and a 20-game winning streak to show for it. Their next opponent, North Central, and their superstar, Air Gordon. The Jordan boys and their squad were actually
stop calling him Air Gordon, bro.
But going up against Air Gordon, this game was said to be one of the premier games of the entire season, which is why it landed a spot on ESPN. In front of hundreds of thousands of people. Loyola Academy gets out to a hot start, sparked by an alley-oop from Marcus to Jeffrey. Loyola Academy up 15-7 in just 5 minutes. The game was living up to the hype, and Jordan was loving it. And then Air Gordon showed up.
Live by MJ, Loyola in its first nationally televised game this season. Air Jordan to...
That's how you know there's no competition. You got Eric Gordon going off, bro.
23.
Bro, I'm literally taking the ball from Eric Gordon, bro. This dude can't dribble for shit, bro. Bro, he dribbles like the drunk uncle at a cookout, bro. Trying to play basketball and tell you about his stories, almost making it to the league, bro. Come on, bro. There's no competition, bro. Look at these dudes player builds in the other team, bro. Come on, man. These dudes look like the king of the chess club, bro. Come on, man.
North Central hands Loyola
Look at
Academy
this.
its first
He
loss
doesn't
of
do that in
season.
the NBA, and the rim was lowered to 8 feet. He doesn't
Eric
even.
Gordon
He can't even
dropped
dunk
a
anymore.
career
Bro.
high 43 points on Michael's Suns, putting up 18 of his team's 20 points in just the first quarter and getting Eric Gordon chance in the process. For the majority of the game, Marcus and Jeff were guarding Gordon. Well, tried to guard Gordon, but were left helpless as Eric did an uncanny impersonation of their father every time he came down the court. In what some reporters
But that's
call one of the
disrespectful
most
though, all
electric
talk.
high
He's
school
wearing his number and knows he's not
performances
nowhere near
ever
Jordan's
aired on
athletic.
ESPN, Eric finished his onslaught with a dunk that was special ordered for Michael Jordan in the crowd. But if that wasn't bad enough,
doing that in June,
because
bro.
of the hype around Eric Gordon and MJ's kids, this game drew one of the largest viewings of any high school basketball game ever aired on ESPN.
What?
Michael's sick. About 2 seconds away from throwing on a jersey, lacing up, and subbing into the game himself.
Stop it.
I missed it when ESPN had
After the
that
game,
type of
Eric was
display
asked what it
too.
was like
I
to
love
drop
when it was
43
like
points
that.
in front of Michael Jordan.
What did it mean for you to play in front of him and then score 43 points?
Well, I mean, it was great. I got to show.
You see how he answers? He knows he doesn't have no competition, bro. That's how somebody that is not a, you know what I'm saying, star answers that shit. Pure person like me that's a star, I'm answering like, it was inspirational, you know what I'm saying? I'm letting people like, you know what I'm saying, Michael Jordan know also that like, you know, there's a new guy in town, you know? You gotta come out with energy like that, bro. Like, the heck is going on?
I was trying to show how good I was.
I was trying to show how good I
But
was.
it was really, I'd rather see my team win more than me scoring.
Bro, I'd rather score 40 points and lose, bro. You played in front of Michael Jordan. All you should care about is your 40 points, bro.
And I'd say that Eric both put on a show and helped his team get the win, since North Central beat Loyola Academy by
Look
41
at this.
points.
This is, bro. Did you see that dude
Eric
had an
Gordon
MJ
nearly
fake Eric Gordon?
outscored the entire Loyola roster by himself. In fact, in the 14 seasons since this game, Loyola Academy has lost 138 games. And of those 138 losses, there has been a handful of blowouts. They've lost some games by 20 plus points, and they've lost a few games by 25 points or more. But not one loss in 14 seasons comes even close to the beatdown North Central gave them.
Wow.
Keep in mind, this was their best team in that 14-year stretch. And Eric Gordon did this to them. And if that wasn't bad enough, ESPN went out of their way to create this heartless graphic to really drive their point home. Was the 41-point blowout in front of their father not enough for y'all? Was the fact that they had to play the kid who was compared to their father while getting pieced up for 43 not enough for y'all? You just had to assign some new guy in the bowels of ESPN's studio to make this graphic? But this Gordon-Jordan saga doesn't end there. In the same post-game interview, Eric Gordon was asked about Michael Jordan's All-American Classic, a game hosted by Jordan Brand to showcase the best high school talent in the country.
Eric, yesterday it was released that you was invited to the Michael Jordan Award. The comments on it.
Well, I just heard about it the other day. It might have been yesterday, but I mean, it'd be great to play in it, and I don't really know too much about it, but it's just great to see that I've been nominated for it.
Well, later that season, the Jordan Brand All-American team was announced, featuring the best high school players in the country. Players like Michael Beasley, Blake Griffin, Jeffrey Jordan. I'm sure that had nothing to do with the last name. Derrick Rose, OJ Mayo, and Eric Gordon. That same month, these All-Americans played in the Jordan Classic. And take a wild guess at who led their team
Bro,
to
is that
victory
little baby number 11? Oh shit!
as the leading scorer. That's right. You can't make this stuff up. The kid who, a couple months earlier, spent 40 minutes torching MJ's kids for 43 points, played in Michael's All-American Classic and led his team to a dub. MJ had to watch this kid get busy not once, but twice in the same season. The first time against his own kids on ESPN, and the second in his very own game. So if this has taught us anything, it's that you can't mess with Michael Jordan and get away with it. But you can drop 43 on his kids on national television, still get invited to his All-American game, and live to tell the tale. Hope you all enjoyed, and as always, until next time.
Hey man, that's your man. Coming over as your next man on the road to $4 million.